Red rum. Hey, come on, that's a good one. That's my favorite one to do. Happy National Pizza Day, if that scared you. I want to lighten the mood. Go eat a slice of pizza. It's National Pizza Day on Stephen King Day. What a treat. It is time for the first puzzle of the night. The faster you solve, the more points you can earn. I am rooting for you for the final Season 5 game. Maybe it'll be a double king win tonight? I don't know. Here's a quote from the legend himself. The scariest moment is always just before you start. Uh-oh. So let's do this thing. Your first hint is Cujo's kind. Type in the letters N, R, and B. This sweet, lovable dog takes a turn for the worse after a bat bites. Yeah, I said dog. That's part of the kind, but you may know this kind from other movies. Maybe Beethoven? I'm talking about a very big kind of dog. And the answer is Saint Bernard. Cujo was a Saint Bernard before he became a very scary killer dog. 61,859. You are safe. You got it right. 6,825. They got scared of that big bad dog and they ran out. But you can still come back in. This is early. We're early in this night. Okay, we asked you earlier on Twitter, my best friends, all of you, which Stephen King movie is my favorite? And I gotta shout out Angie Metzner, Alex, Sage Summers, and Yitzy Raven, who guessed The Shining. Duh, it's like the best movie, one of my favorite movies. I love Shelley Duvall in it. I love Jack Nicholson. I love those twin girls that are really freaky. Also, we gotta shout out to room 217. If you live in an apartment or a house and 217 is your address, whew, good luck. Scary number. All right, here we go. I hope you're buckled up and ready to go for the rest of this game, but be careful because it might be a dangerous ride. This is an early King novel and movie, and it's about a ride that doesn't appear to be dangerous at first. But as the story unfolds, mysterious events occur. And you know what happens with this dangerous ride? It's got a killer ending. The answer is Christine. Christine, she's a car. She's a scary car. She can actually repair it's herself. It's herself. Her name is Christine, and that was the car lit on fire, chasing after a human being. Scary stuff. 46,382 got it right. 15,000 eliminated on Christine. You were running for it, and you didn't type fast enough, I guess, on that one. But we're moving on. That movie, it does make you think twice about your next road trip. Am I right? But honestly, I will road trip to this place if it's really an amazing resort. Amazing resort. Hey, that spelled fun. The grounds, the interior design, it's just a one-of-a-kind place. It's very secluded, too. There are not many people who occupy it at once, which could get scary. You know, if I had a nickel for every time I said the word scary tonight, whew, I would be rich. And the answer is the Overlook Hotel. Of course it is. Here it is. A maze. You saw that maze? An amazing place. It's from The Shining. 39,410. Thank gosh you got it right. The Overlook Hotel. 6,844. Eliminated. Go watch The Shining because it's a wonderful movie. And don't overlook this next puzzle or else you may find yourself out. So pay very close attention to this titular misspelling. Fun words. It's a puzzle that has divided us in HQ words before. Okay, this is a callback. This has been adapted into a few movies from a novel. And let me just give you a bit of advice. If you're moving to a new house, make sure you check all of the grounds, okay, surrounding the house, in front of the house, behind the house. I wouldn't want anything to haunt you, like a pet cemetery. Oh, the classic pet cemetery. I know what you're thinking. Cemetery, how is that spelled? Is it misspelled? It is misspelled on purpose. 34,942. You got it right. 4,411 eliminated on pet cemetery. Before when we had that puzzle, a lot of people were angry because cemetery is spelled a different way as well. But not tonight. A lot of celebrities were discovered and remembered for their performances in a King movie. Who is this Stand By Me standout? Let me tell you, they had a really hot career while they were growing up. And they'll be remembered for this movie as it was their first major role. It's a coming-of-age story, and this actor did such a great job. They are no longer with us, but I do have a brother that is carrying out the acting legacy. The answer is River Phoenix. There he is. Oh, he's so good looking. River Phoenix. He was in the movie Stand By Me. His brother Joaquin Phoenix is obviously who I was talking about. 28,486. Got it right. 6,421 eliminated. We're having like 6,000 a puzzle are out here. We've got a lot of Stephen King fans playing. I love this. It is amazing to see so many of his novels turned into movies. But have you heard about the novel within a novel? Or shall I say, it's a movie about a novel within a novel as well? And the one I'm talking about was not written by Stephen King. Okay, that's confusing. Overall, it was, but I am talking about a popular character who writes a novel and then finds himself in a bit of trouble because he writes off another popular character. Wow, this is just how the world works. It's a whole circle. I'm talking about Misery's Child, of course.
What's the ceiling that Dago painted?
The Sistine Chapel.
That and Misery's Child. Those are the only two divine things ever in this world.
There she is, the Queen Kathy Bates in her Oscar-winning performance in Misery, talking about Misery's Child to James Caan. 10,318 got it right. 18,114. This is the first one of the night. It looks like you just scoot out of the puzzle. Oh, Misery was the book and the movie, but within that, he writes the series, and Misery's Child is the last one. And I played Misery's Child. I did in the film. Do you remember it? No, I didn't. Okay, if you didn't find yourself in Misery yet, that was a tough one. Congratulations, because you're here. You made it halfway through the game. You did it. Now, let me tell you, a lot of kids and teenagers went back to school this week, which is both scary and exciting. Right? New school year? Come on. I wasn't part of a clique, but I had friends who were in something like the It Crowd. The It Crowd, a group of teenagers who had a very tight friendship. They gave themselves a name that I love because it glorifies imperfections. Why not? But this crowd, they might have been the It Crowd, but they weren't a very lucky crowd. Things got a little scary in it. I'm talking about Losers Club. Losers Club. Oh, it's the teenagers who formed the Losers Club, and then you know what? That scary clown in It haunted them, and will continue to haunt them, or did in the books. There's another It coming out soon. 8,622 got it right, and we're moving on. It's puzzle 8, and you're looking so great. And you're not looking like a loser because you're here. But soon when you win, you'll have that HQ glow. I know you will. And sometimes stars in this world have a famous AKA. AKA stands for also known as, of course. And since we're on a theme for tonight, this is very closely related to Stephen King. He had another side to him. He did. That not a lot of people realized at the time. But this famous AKA was very helpful when you're trying to publish lots and lots of books. I'm talking about Richard Bachman. That is actually Stephen King's alias. That is his AKA, his pen name. 6,336. Got it right. 2,285 eliminated. And it's a true story. Back when he was publishing books, he had so many stories, so many books to publish, and publishers didn't want to let one author publish so many. So he was like, I'll just write some under another name, under this name. And it worked. It's awesome. This next one is about a duo who was lit in the book and lit on screen. Obviously, I'm talking about a fire starter pair, of course. Are you familiar with a fire starter pair? Ignite your brain right now and just tap those letters. This pair is very close and always on the move. And that's because they have these very unique talents that need to be preserved from a government agency I cannot see. This fire starter pair. I hope you had the fire for that one. The answer is father and daughter. It's the father and daughter from Firestarter. Their character names were Charlie and Andy. Drew Barrymore played the daughter, 4,684. You got it right. You are all my fathers and daughters tonight. You did it. I know we've been talking a lot about spooky movies and scary stories, so what's one more creepy place thrown in the mix? Creepy place. This is a fictional place within a non-fictional setting. Thank you, Stephen King. He had a real vision for this creepy place, and he used it in a number of his books. Also, you may recognize this creepy place from a TV show that came out not too long ago. The answer is Castle Rock, Maine. Of course, Maine is a real place, but Castle Rock is a fictional place, a fictional town within Maine, 3,992. You got it right, 692 eliminated. You went for a swim in the lake in Castle Rock, Maine. I love it. Castle Rock, it was a Hulu show. I haven't seen it, but I might. I love it. I love Maine. I do. I always talk about Maine. I talk about how I went to camp there, and for me, camp was really big. What else was big in the 90s? This is mostly known as a film, although it was based on a Stephen King novel. And it's a classic. It's so big from the 90s that I will always watch it if it's on TV. It's the story of two unlikely friends who shared very close quarters. Want to hear a spoiler alert? One of them gets out! No, they both do, but I'm talking about the Shawshank Redemption. Here is the picture. There he is, Tim Robbins. He is a free man. He is out of jail. That's the poster. Can you believe that? That's the moment where he's free, but they put it on the poster. 3,578, you know your Shawshank Redemption. 415 eliminated. Whew. All right, if you're feeling free and happy, just like Tim Robbins, hold your arms out, okay? And let it rain, let it fall, because you just landed in the final hustle of the night. We started tonight with over 70,000 brave word lovers, Stephen King fans, and now the ones who didn't get taken away by a clown survive. All right, are you almost ready to celebrate? Because I am. Let's just hope it is not with a Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory? Sounds like a play on words. This game could get dangerous. I'm talking about a classic horror novel and movie. This Pyrrhic victory, this was supposed to be a very happy moment, but it was ruined. And if you know Carrie, you know the answer is crowned as prom queen. She's crowned as prom queen, but then, oh no, the blood falls onto her head. Not tonight. I am crowning 2,335 of you. You just won HQ Words. You're all going home with a crown tonight, a little bit of money. No one's coming after you. It is not happening. Stephen King night, you made it through, and you're going home with 86 cents. I love it. 86 is a beautiful number. Big congrats to those who survived. Chad won M in first place tonight. You know, he knows his trivia and he knows his Stephen King. Coo Vam Bands. I love it. I think you're a cat. You're going home in second place tonight. And Nairn Clark, I got that right. Nairn Clark is going food shopping with 86 cents. And third place this evening. That is the game for tonight. You did it. You did it. Not that kind of it. I see nobody in the Losers Club, okay? Congratulations to all of our winners. You came out here like a fire starter, and you didn't overlook any of those answers. And so, yes, take home your crowns. I crown you prom king and queen of HQ Words. But watch out. Watch out behind you. No, I'm just kidding. I love Stephen King. I love him. I love you. If you're playing, thank you for all of your awesome stories. I have been your host, Anna Roisman. You can find me here on social media. Send me some scary movie content. Crazy movies, sure. Why not? All of it. I do love horror movies, so I'm going to go watch one tonight.